for November 30th, 2015. So I'll talk about the things during the week. Um, this happened that past week. First thing I'm going to go Josh Smith. He had a shouting match after a loss with the Clippers game with one of the assistant coaches. This things happen. The Clippers is not playing as well as everyone think they are. So they're gonna have various issues, and that Josh Smith is not just one. It's just one of several incidents I've heard that's been happening behind the scenes with the Clippers. They're just not where they need to be at this time. I mean, the season is still young, so we'll just see what happens from that. We just got to talk about that. People say, I think it's Lawrence Frank because there's always an issue with Lawrence Frank and the players on the team, but that's an issue for another time. Second, I also want to talk about past Walking Dead. Glenn is alive, so we see that Glenn is alive. He's well. We was all everybody was speculating that he did die. I was very upset at the time. Um, so now that we know that he's alive and he's heading his way back to Alexandria, that's just something for the fans, to be happy with and everything like that. Golden State Warriors tie the break the record for being 16-0. Congratulations, they made NBA history. First team to win 16 straight games at the beginning of the season. I'm very happy for them. Also, the players of the week was LeBron James and Steph Curry, respectively. Both has been having a good week, so they got their just due for being players of the week. Also, I talk about the Golden State Warriors. This small lineup is being used by other teams. It is a copycat league, and the Golden State Warriors using a more small lineup of Draymond, Harrison Barnes, Arjun Iguodala, Clay, and Steph. Is probably the most potent lineup in the league. And now you're seeing several teams doing that. They use the one center, probably one forward and three guards. So you're seeing that more widespread, a widespread offense, spreading it out. So you're seeing more teams do that. Um, it's a good thing and it's a bad thing. But my whole take on it is, whatever works for you, you just make those adjustments. But people's gonna also have they're gonna do what they gotta do because these coaches gotta keep their jobs. So if they feel it's not working, they can't make the proper adjustments. They gotta copycat and see if it works from there. Also, Dennis Rodman's comments about the '96 Bulls, stating that even if the Golden State Warriors do break the record for 70 games, he said he don't care. They did it first. Rodman is entitled to his opinion. I'm not gonna go into details about who I think is the best. Better is the better team between Warriors and because the season isn't over yet, and you can't really compare the two too much, but it's always good conversation. But my thing is, I think, come on, that's the '96 Bulls. I'm not saying they're the greatest team ever, but the combination of that Pippen and Jordan, uh, I don't know. It would be a good matchup, but like I said, that Pippen and Jordan, especially Jordan. Jordan, people don't understand. Jordan came back that season for revenge. He came back. He felt that it was revenge for the loss to Orlando and just other things and the media and everything. He just wanted to come back and stake his claim as the best player in the world. The Bulls is the best, and he wants to win the championship at all costs. He came that season. They came every single game ready to destroy every single team that they played, and we're seeing that now with the Warriors. Even though they got a little hunch, they got a little chip on their shoulder, especially from the media telling them things about there was a flu season and things like that. So they got that little chip on their shoulder, and they just they balling out right now. So you know they win 70 games. They can. I'm not saying they can. They can. but we'll just see. Also, we got to go Ben Simmons from LSU. College. I don't really talk too much about college, but this is just eye breaking. He had a 2020 and a game they had at the Barclays Center. It was just a good showing. He's actually projected as a top five draft pick next year. So hopefully, Lakers, Lakers, Lakers. Also, LeBron James. Being the only player with in the top 25 in points and assists, um, breaking the record. So congratulations. Just another honor for LeBron James, man. He's just so more playing for him, more honors he gets. This is one of all-time greats. Dikembe Mutombo gets jersey honored with the Atlanta Hawks. No. Yeah, Dikembe Mutombo. He had a play only 4 years, but it was just real. It was productive years. He was one of the best centers in the league at that time, especially very held them down defensively. In the playoffs they played tough. The Atlanta Hawks they played tough with Steve Smith, Mookie Blaylock, Dikembe Mutombo. So they had Christian Laettner. They had a good team. It was just not. It was just in the East where it was kind of really tough for them to, advance. You got the Pacers and the Bulls and just other teams, the Knicks. So it was really was tough. There was always that fourth or fifth best team. The furthest they could go is possibly the second round. Unless they face one of those strong teams in the first round, and then we've seen that. But he had a great couple seasons with them, and they honored them, and they should have, because the Kembe was the focal point of the defense that really helped that ball club for those 4 years. Also, got to talk about Luke Walton. He's not going to be getting credit for any of the wins that the Warriors is getting right now. It all goes to Steve Kerr under a rule that they have when an interim is taking over for a coach due to any health concerns. All wins are predicated to the incumbent coach, not the interim. So, I think it's not fair, but that's the rules that they have in place. Ty Lawson's coming off the bench, like I said. As I said the previous last week's episode. I think that's just crazy. He's a good point guard. I just don't understand why they're not making it work. I don't know what's going on. Maybe it's issues with him off the court. I don't know, but the Rockets are a mess right now, and they're not winning. Like I said, they got J.B. Bickerstaff as the coach. No slight to him, but it's not working right now. Everything is not working. They're losing games. This is a team that was in the Western Conference Finals. They're losing games. So what's going on? What can they do? What can they do to get better? They're just losing games. Also, that's the Captain America Civil War trailer. Ooh, this is going to be a great movie. A great movie because coming off, it's going to be a sequel to the Winter Soldier, which was one of the greatest superhero films of all time. A lot of people don't know that, but if you ever watch the last Captain America, you will see that how great of a movie that was. That's probably one of the greatest Marvel movies that they've ever made. If you just watch it. And last but not least, is Kobe done? Is he done for? What he has left in the tank? We don't know. I mean, Kobe's been struggling. He's been playing real bad. I don't know what's going on with Kobe, but it's been tough. It's been tough. It's been real tough. Like, share, comment. This is NBA Weekly. This is me. Okay.